there I was with my empty water bottle in my hand, looking so lost, wandering around this village, hoping to find somebody with a water tap. And then I see this older gentleman sitting out on this nice patio surrounded by lemon trees, and he waves me over, and I not only had my water filled, I had coffee with pastry with his very charming wife, and then a hot shower with a fluffy towel, and a delicious dinner, and then a warm bed for the night. Okay, so back at the trail. This is where I was going to sleep last night, or maybe a little bit further on even. And then this morning, a great breakfast, as well as so much kindness and love from the older couple that live at the house. And I got to meet two of their children, and one of their sons is actually part of the Israeli lunar mission. He's a nuclear physicist, and it's his room that I stayed in last night. So that's also super, super cool. And Jakob was so proud of his son, and he showed me tons of photos and different awards and things that his son had received. And it was such a special experience. Unexpected trail magic, their kindness, just taking in a random girl wandering around in the village. Still pretty hazy, very difficult to see the Sea of Galilee over here. So I think I'm going to be going down, and then I have a big climb for the rest of this section. There are still mines everywhere. Very healthy looking cows. Just watch out for the big bull with the big horns. I'm coming your way, little cow. Such a quiet and beautiful place. The son that I met yesterday was chatting with me about Israel and the Golan Heights and how this area is perceived as a war zone. He said it's very, very calm here. Only about 2 years ago there was some Russian bombings and things on the Syrian side, and they could hear the shelling at night. But other than that, very, very peaceful. I like this sign, hippos. But I'm going to Golan Amphitheater. Coming close to the end of the climb, I hope. Great bench. If you need a bench break, I'm all right. I accidentally went some weird bike pathway that I think added another kilometer or two, but I'm here at the Golan Amphitheater. Info sign, but unfortunately, Hebrew. Today is election day. So I think there's going to be a lot of day hikers out because they don't need to work. I would very much like to see these guys. Probably not going to happen. Somehow I missed the trail sign, but this is now section 14. I don't know where I missed it. Maybe it was in the camping area. I didn't go to the camping area back there by the amphitheater. I think this is going to be a long descent. See, I wish I saw the sign because the sign gives me an idea of the elevation profile and what to expect. I think it's a very long down and then a super long up. That's my thought. This is totally amazing. What a great last day on the Golan Heights Trail. Wow, just wow, stunning. Someone has come in and cut the grass so it's nice, clear, easy walking. Not like yesterday. Well, who knows what the day will bring, but right now it's perfect. Met a nice group of older trekkers back there. They offered me some nuts, tasty cashews. This would be a nice cool place for a break. I'm walking beside the Meitzar stream, and I'm actually shocked it's not flowing because there has been so much rain. So it's dry down there. Just some mud and maybe a couple pools. Now we are getting overgrown. I see some backpackers through the grass. Must be going the right way. It's really hard to tell. There's so many like little paths that just branch off on here. In here, and there's no trail markers. A gnarly tree. Ow! There's lots of thorns! Climbing up out of here is a tangled mess. It's really thick and the bushes are fighting with me. On a road now. I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was going to be doing some stuff in the stream. Towards the bottom it started to flow more. I was actually looking forward to getting my feet wet. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's hot, so I wouldn't have minded staying down by the shade. Ah, that's a pity. Now I have a road walk climb. I think it's like 250 meters up or something like that crazy thing. Oh. Hot climb. My bag is heavy because I still have a lot of food and I have a whole bunch of oranges from the Cohen family. So I'm going to start eating down these oranges. I think I'm towards the top. I need to hurry up because it's getting late now. What is that? Sounds like a monster. Okay. Road walk. Road walk. Well, I was on a road walk. This is a big road walk. Here we are, everybody. I'm at the final section of the Golan Heights Trail, section number 15. And I'm looking at this map and Mr. Elevation, and Mr. Elevation is being nice to me. Looks like I'm only going to be dropping down about 200 meters gradually over the next 7 kilometers or so to hit the end of the trail. And the sign is at a very nice lookout. Looking out over the Sea of Galilee. Fortunately, the clouds are like the same color as the water, so I know it's a little difficult to distinguish on camera, but there's flowers too. All right, guys, where am I going here? I don't know, up to the road maybe. That's one windy descent. Very easy walking to end the stage. Very easy. Relaxing. It's gonna be a popular spot. I see the end and I hear many children's voices and families. Here we are, the end of the Golan Heights Trail. Made it. The end of the trail. It was a really nice trail. Learned a lot about the history of this area. Met some amazing people. Highly recommended, even though it is very overgrown and there's a bit of annoying road rocks, but the other good stuff makes up for it. Finally met some more hikers. These guys are just starting out. Fortunately, the water level at this spring pretty low, but there are some places for the kids to splash around in. Like, it's one thing to see soldiers with big, heavy-duty, semi-automatic guns. It's another thing to see somebody in plain clothes at a picnic walking around with it. That was that was a little strange. I'm walking on the access road to get to the highway to start hitchhiking. It's 3 o'clock. I should probably book something in Tel Aviv for tonight. Another beautiful picnic area over here. This one without all the noise. There's an info here, but it's not in English, so I won't read it.
Oh, you didn't know that this is Jordan?
No.
This is Jordan.
So the family I met at the lookout, they were finishing up their picnic and they've taken me right into Tiberius. So this is a big city. I don't know how I'm already like culture shock. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I get to Tel Aviv. But it's over 2 hours bus away. So I've got to find that bus station and get going. And I still need to book somewhere to sleep too.
Switch! What did it is?
It's funny.
Change.
When I arrived at Tel Aviv airport, I had no idea what was in store. I arrived super early, almost 4 hours early before my flight. I was taken aside for special questioning and processing, primarily I think because my father's first name is Mohammed. It was like I was being processed for prison. Everything was taken away from me. I didn't really have any rights. Everything was searched, even pages of my novel, every single page was opened and looked at. They took samples of feathers from inside my puffy coat and my quilt, tested those, and they decided because of security measures I wouldn't be allowed to carry anything onto the flight, and they were going to check all my belongings through to Toronto. Meanwhile, I had a very long layover in Cairo and I wanted things like my toothbrush, but they said no, because of security measures and risk, I cannot have my toothbrush. Luckily, when I arrived in Egypt, I explained the situation to Egypt Air and they were able to get my boxes out of the hold.
The 2 white boxes, look at this room, and look at that great pool. What a great, fantastic airport hotel. Loved swimming in that pool. Soup and bread and spread and so many little desserts.